Tausi Nikembwa, Chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Namibia, Commissioner Gerson Waripi Shenuna, Commissioner Pasi Kwambi, Commissioner Gerson Sindano, Commissioner Emeretia Leonard, Mr. Peter Sharma, Chief Electoral and Referendum Officer, Ms. Zinia Klassen, the Director of Operations, Management of the Electoral Commission of Namibia and staff, distinguished members from the representatives of the political parties, associations, and independent candidates, members of the media. I also wish to recognize the presence of Mr. Stanley Similo, the Director General of NBC, who is in our midst, as well as other managing editors and managing directors of various media houses represented here, who might be following us on various platforms. Members of the media, fellow Namibians, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this last edition of the announcements of the official. When I say official, I mean the verified, authenticated, signed off results for the 2025 Regional and Local Authority Councils elections that were conducted on 26 November 2025 across the country. You might be surprised that we still look the same like yesterday, from the management side to the high table. Of course, the secret behind it, we can talk about it after this engagement, but it's the hard work that we have put in as the Commission to ensure that we bring this important information and update to the nation in an accurate and organized manner. Of course, we understand the eagerness from the country and our fellow citizens as well as stakeholders to release the results, but we need to take into consideration that this is a rigorous process that requires multi-tier verification processes to ensure that the integrity of the elections is not compromised in any manner. Integrity is one of the Commission's values or core values, and we live by it. With that said, fellow Namibians, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once more again. My name is Devet Siluka, Deputy Director for Corporate Communications, and I have been directed to direct this program. Without any further ado, let me invite Dr. Elsie Nikembwa. She looks very fresh and very much ready for us. Yeah, let me invite her to address you, and let's hear what she has for us. Thank you.
Good morning, Namibia. Thank you very much, Mr. Siluka. Let me start off by acknowledging the presence of DG Similo. We are delighted to have you in our midst. I'm not so sure about looking fresh because the last time any of us slept was probably 2 days ago. But nevertheless, we are here to fulfill our responsibility. We are going to continue with the announcement of the results for the regional council elections, all the regional council elections that have not been announced, and all the local authority elections that have not been announced will be announced during this session. We start with NAMIBIA's constituency, where 4,546 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Ndara Joseph, IPC, 1,387. Njaleka Susan Dorothea, SWAPO, 2,478. Oran Emma, PDM, 101. Vetboy Paulus, LPM, 544. Rejected ballots are 36. I declare Njaleka Susan, the SWAPO party, duly elected as councillor of the NAMIBIA's constituency. Anamlenge constituency, where 4,895 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Festus Absalom, SWAPO, 4,650. Shininga Yamwe Joseph Shivute, IPC 225. Rejected ballots 20. I declare Festus Absalom of the SWAPO Party duly elected as Councillor of the Anamlenge constituency. Enana constituency, where 7,335 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Gabriel Elias Nilifavali, BCP 364. Hanguo Olivia Tienikelao Swapo 6,135. Mbango Esther IPC 779. Rejected ballots 57. I declare Hanguo Olivia Tienikelao of the SWAPO Party duly elected as Councillor of the Enana constituency. Elim constituency, where 3,657 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Lysias Thomas, SWAPO Party, 3,449. Mukwilongo Cosmas, NEFF, 98. Shivute Thomas Uwanga, IPC, 85. Rejected ballots, 25. I declare Lysias Thomas of SWAPO duly elected as Councillor of the Elim constituency. Ingela constituency, where 6,569 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Haihuhua Emmanuel Ndilinasho, SWAPO, 5,373. Ngunja William, BCP, 187. Shikukutu Sakaria Dimineni, IPC, 964. Rejected ballots are 45. I declare Haihuhua Emmanuel Ndilinasho of the SWAPO Party duly elected as Councillor of the Ngela constituency. Epembe constituency, where 3,777 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Johannes Yekonia Nituamata, IPC, 296. Nangama Matthias Popseni, SWAPO, 3,401. Valde Simon Nituamata, BCP, 58. Rejected ballots are 22. I declare Johannes Nituamata duly elected. Okay. Sorry, let me just do Epembe again. Epembe constituency, 3,777 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Johannes Yekonia Nituamata, IPC, 296. Nangama Matthias Popseni, SWAPO, 3,401. Valde Simon Nituamata, BCP, 58. Rejected ballots, 22. I declare Nangama Matthias Popseni of the SWAPO Party duly elected as Councillor of the Epembe constituency. Epupa constituency, where 9,553 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Kanjimwine Rinovita Dirk, RDP, 137. Kuoko Daniel, PDM, 5,743. Shinge Katupahuka, NDP, 47. Shipundi Verihiva, SWAPO, 3,561. Shiumbwa Watendisa, IPC, 36. Rejected ballots, 29. I declare Kuoko Daniel duly elected as the Councillor of Epupa constituency, representing PDM. Gibeon constituency, 2,174 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Afrikaner Gerlendes, LPM, 988. Garwes Justine, IPC, 89. Van Niel Gregory, SWAPO, 1,069. Rejected ballots, 28. I declare Van Niel Gregory, of the SWAPO party, duly elected as councillor of the Gibeon constituency. Karasburg East constituency, 3,162 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Piekas Vicentina, LPM, 1,140. Duplessis Joy, PDM, 148. Hawanga Nukanol, SWAPO party, 1,422. Swart Sophia, an independent candidate, 68. Veldskoen Ambrosius, independent candidate, 70. Fries IPC, Fries Paulus IPC, 291. Rejected ballots are 23. I declare Hawanga James Nukanol of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Karasburg East constituency. Keetmanshoop urban constituency, where 5,955 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Coleman Vernon Vincent, independent candidate, 609. Davids Ulrich, SWAPO, 2,510. Humphreys Willie, IPC, 303. Isaac Joseph, LPM, 2,172. Jacobus Fidelis, PDM, 315. Rejected ballots are 46. I declare Davids Willem Ulrich of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Keetmanshoop urban constituency. Kommersdal constituency, where 7,993 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Augustus Gabriel, PDM, 301. Karweb Eleni, UDF, 551. Kovasep Gert, LPM, 587. Haukongo Ndahangetate, AR, 612. Kanji Uzikama of Nudo, 297. Kadapwa Sylvester, IPC, 1,330. Paulse Margaret Jane of RP, 97. Sising Harvey of the SWAPO party, 4,160. Rejected ballots are 58. I declare Sising Wayne Harvey of the SWAPO party duly elected as the councillor of the Kommersdal constituency. Mariental rural constituency, where 2,317 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. De Kok Anna Elizabeth, PDM, 62. Gurubeb David Jeremias, IPC, 316. Koper Simon Gerardus, SWAPO, 1,186. Swarboy Denisa, LPM, 728. Rejected ballots are 25. I declare Koper Simon Gerardus of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Mariental rural constituency. Mukwe constituency, where 6,418 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Kamahoko Cresantus, IPC, 339. Katembu Augusta, SWAPO party, 2,811. Kudumo Protasius, an independent candidate, 299. Marungu Kayana, APP, 422. Mukerenge Nyambe, independent candidate, 368. Muronga Munkanda, independent candidate, 1,871. Namuthinda Edmund Namuthinda, PDM, 238. Rejected ballots are 70. I declare Kantembo Augusta of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Mukwe constituency. Amagoro constituency, where 1,097 votes have been casted, and the votes casted have been counted for. Chimbango Domingo France PDM 83, Rengi Thomas Kavau Swapo 998, rejected ballots 16. I declare Rengi Thomas Kavau of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Amagoro constituency. Okahanja constituency, with 7,264 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Hanse Adons LPM 816, Kambonde Gideon RP 368, Dorokade Sylvia PDM 308, Shimoshili Paulus AR 338, Shaveonja Betwell Swapo 3,703, Chongarero Simpson UDF 568, Van der Vijver Martin IPC 787, Vihanga McDonald Independent Candidate 234, rejected ballots are 142. I declare Shaveonja Betwell of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Okahanja constituency. Okahao constituency, where 5,727 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Kamati Gerard IPC 355. Shikulo Leonard Swapo 5,279. Rejected ballots 93. I declare Shikulo Leonard of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Okahao constituency. Okalongo constituency, where 7,123 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Ipinge Laurentia Makana Swapo 6,296. Nakwenda Ndeutapo IPC 685. Thomas Joseph Shilomboleni NDP 88. Rejected ballot 54. I declare Ipinge Laurentia Makana of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Okalongo constituency. Omulonga constituency, where 6,394 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Johannes David BCP 143. Ndawanifwa Erickson Swapo 5,572. Shikokola Salom IPC 610. Rejected ballots are 69. I declare Ndawanifwa Erickson of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Omulonga constituency. Omdaungilo constituency, 3,580 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Andreas Hikumwa IPC 176. Kashikola Francina Swapo 3,371. Rejected ballots 33. I declare Kashikola Francina of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Omdaungilo constituency. Omthia Pundi constituency, where 7,605 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Kashea Roger BCP 139. Nekomba Erastus Tati Swapo 6,054. Usiku David IPC, 1,349. Rejected ballots 63. I declare Nekomba Erastus Tati of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Omthia Pundi constituency. Ondobe constituency, where 6,503 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Njulua Hilaria Mushimona, Swapo 5,860. Ngalipo Shangeipo IPC 421. Nitotelwa Toivo BCP 175. Rejected ballots, 47. I declare Njulua Hilaria Mushimona, the SWAPO party, duly elected as councillor of the Ondobe constituency. Onesi constituency, where 5,193 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Andreas Ngilifavali, BCP, 140, Nekwaya Mtaleni, independent candidate, 342, Pietrus Festus Simon, SWAPO, 4,517. Shinyemba Nashikwele, IPC, 157. Rejected ballots, 37. I declare Pietrus Festus Simon of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Onesi constituency. Ongenga constituency, where 5,801 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Mwahafa Shipanduleni, IPC, 757, Mwapopi Tangeni, COD, 147, Nengwanya Ngidipohamba, SWAPO, 4,859, rejected ballot, 38. I declare Nengwanya J. Ngidipohamba of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Ongenga constituency. Opua urban constituency, where 6,637 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Hartley Muh, IPC, 303, Hiashiwa Harry Nudo, 251, Kawumbi Lisbeth, independent candidate, 17, Kulonga David Swapo, 2,648, Ngunaihe Wesherevi, PDM, 3,379, rejected ballots, 39. I declare Ngunaihe Wesherevi of the PDM party duly elected as councillor of the Opua urban constituency. Oshikango constituency, where 7,067 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for David Emma, BCP, 417, Katilamuka Hakwenda, AR, 271, Ngidimbwa Ndatala Swapo, 5,704, Shivolo Sara, IPC, 604, rejected ballots, 71. I declare Ngidimbwa Esther Ndatala of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Oshikango constituency. Oshikuku constituency, where 5,056 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Gabriel Matthias, SWAPO, 4,530, Kanyemba Cassian, IPC, 428, Paulus Michael, PDM, 58, rejected ballots, 40. I declare Gabriel Mateus of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Oshikuku constituency. Otamanzi constituency, where 4,238 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Mbutu Nangobe, SWAPO, 4,043, Shanika Penantu, IPC, 158, rejected ballots, 37. I declare Mbutu Nangobe of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Ontamanzi constituency. Otavi constituency, where 3,323 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for Khamkhabeb Brown, my apologies, you are allowed to laugh, PDM 310, Garab Bren Swapo 1,566, Mouton Lategan IPC 1,151, Soroseb Edward PUC 81, Uwitep Daniel, UDF 123. Rejected ballots are 92. I declare Harab George Brun of the SWAPO party duly elected as Councillor of the Otavi constituency. Otapi constituency, where 12,606 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Aitembu Noyoma, AR 400, Anguo Hinoshipo, IPC 582, Asino Nakambale, SWAPO 11,551, rejected ballots 73. I declare Asino Selma Nelago Nakambale of the SWAPO party duly elected as Councillor of the Otapi constituency. 4,895 votes have been counted in the Ocho constituency, and they have been counted for the following candidates. Ibeb Martin, IPC, 334. Aib Leon, People Unite for Change, PUC, 229. Kainkob Bartomelius, UDF 720, Kainkob Cleophas, SWAPO 1,697, Mahoka Melvin, PDM 247, Muzenge Kwas, independent candidate 1,604, rejected ballots are 64. I declare Kainkob Cleophas of the SWAPO party duly elected as Councillor of the Ocho constituency. Ruacana constituency, where 4,875 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Katambo Eliphas, independent candidate 385. Munduva Yaquaterra, IPC 425. Paulus Fabianis, SWAPO 4,016. Rejected ballots are 49. I declare Paulus Fabianus, the SWAPO party, duly elected as Councillor of the Ruacana constituency. Rundu Urban constituency, where 12,991 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Amukena Sihafereni, IPC 639. Kamina Kantema, independent candidate 691. Kwelana Miguel, AR 665. Likua Amos, UNP 385, Muyenga Kambango, PCP 51, Ntusi Machai, PDM 743, Pesa Tuafeni, independent candidate 1,253, Shimbumburu Benita, APP 410, Sinonge Stefanes Mbangu, SWAPO 7,926, rejected ballots 228. I declare Sinonge Stefanis Mbangu of the SWAPO party duly elected as Councillor of the Rundu Urban constituency. Hoeb Witani, UDF, sorry, I start at the beginning. Sesfontein constituency, 3,938 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Hoeb Witani, UDF, 2,016. Hoeses Laurentia, IPC 71. Kashirumbu Tanga, NDP 12. Mukwarude Karini, PDM 49. Rungondo Wanja, SWAPO party 1,780, rejected ballots are 10. I declare Hoeb Bernardes Witani of the UDF party duly elected as Councillor of the Sesfontein constituency. Sokopun constituency, where 16,301 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Tausab Roger, NDP, 204. Huahub Milton, UDF, 1,707. Halupe Tapopi, independent candidate, 1,226. Katavi Ndaninga, IPC, 5,181. Maswahu Silimwe Swapo, 6,934. Njamba Wigbert, UNP, 124. Nishilombola Tuafeni, PCP, 131. Somsep Marcus, PUC, 189. Chao John, RP, 294. Rejected ballots are 311. I declare Maswahu Victor Silimwe of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Swakopmund constituency. Tobias Hainyeko constituency, where 9,166 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Haipinge Hangula, AR 455. Hamutenya Fiepo, independent candidate, 123. Jonas Ndahafa, Napa, 91. Likua Christopher Swapo, 5,416. Nangolo Kamati, IPC, 2,378. Ndero Ivan, PDM, 117. Shalimba Elias, PCP, 70. Vetboy Brendan, LPM, 364. Rejected ballots are 152. I declare Likua Christopher of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Tobias Hainyeko constituency. Sandi constituency, where 9,319 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Amunkete Ndemutaloneni, SWAPO 8,731. Hango Amagulu, IPC 444. Iyambo Shikongo, BCP 91. Rejected ballots 53. I declare Amunkete Junius Ndemtaloneni of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Tsandi constituency. Walvis Bay Rural Constituency, where 8,767 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Hamakali Ndayomulo, PCP, 103. Hoaib Richard, independent candidate, 166. Guhanga Gottfried, PDM, 362. Shikongo Israel Swapo, 4,699. Somaib Abednego, UDF, 393. Charlie Mbwale, IPC, 2,977. Rejected ballots, 67. I declare Shikongo Ruben Israel of the SWAPO party duly elected as councillor of the Walvis Bay Rural Constituency. Walvis Bay Urban Constituency, where 9,073 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Forbes Trevino Danielo, IPC, 3,836. Ihuhua Thomas, BCP, 120. Emmanuel Peke, PDM, 202. Koshi Albertina Swapo, 4,816. Rejected ballot, 99. I declare Koshi Albertina, the SWAPO party, duly elected as councillor of the Walvis Bay Urban Constituency. Windhoek East constituency, where 6,450 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. The Brain Flip, SWAPO, 2,682. Start here, Gabriela Bianca Joy, PDM, 527. Trout Rudolph, IPC, 3,211. Rejected ballots, 30. I declare Trout Johan Rudolph of the IPC duly elected as Councillor of the Windhoek East constituency. Last results for the Regional Council is Windhoek Rural Constituency, where 4,655 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. Adam Piet Petrus, LPM, 918. Boyce Sanaga, independent candidate, 117. Aseb Joro, UDF, 159. Gariseb Willem Swapo, 2,116. Haseb Walter, IPC, 830. Titus Clive, PDM, 456. Rejected ballots, 59. I declare Gariseb Willem of the Swapo Party duly elected as Councillor of the Windhoek Rural Constituency. Please allow me to catch my breath. Okay, we continue with the results for the local authorities. All the results that I'm going to announce, I am confirming these results as determined by the respective returning officers. Starting with Gibeon Local Authority, where 1,291 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for IPC 125, 0 seat, PDM 383, 2 seats, SWAPO 741, 3 seats, rejected ballots 42. Grootfontein Local Authority, where 5,154 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. APP 88, 0 seat. Grootfontein Rates and Taxpayers Association, 1,292, 2 seats. IPC 402 votes, 1 seat. LPM 352 votes, 1 seat. NUDO 80, 0 seat. PUC 82, 0 seat. PDM 305 votes, 0 seat. SWAPO 2,200, 3 seats. UDF 182, 0 seat. UNP 77, 0 seat. Rejected ballots 94. Keetmanshoop Local Authority, where 7,011 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. AR 307, 0 seat. IPC 339, 1 seat. LPM 3,080, 3 seats. PDM 149, 0 seat. SWAPO 3,064 votes, 3 seats. UNP 19 votes, 0 seats. Rejected ballots are 53. Okahanja Local Authority, where 6,845 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. ADM 99, 0 seat. APP 39, 0 seat. IPC 647, 1 seat. LPM 375, 1 seat. NEFC 17, 0 seat. NUDO 178, 0 seat. Okahanja Community Representatives Organization 282, 0 seat. ORPA 737 votes, 1 seat. PDM 201, 0 seat. Plara 288, 0 seat. SWANU 75, votes, 0 seat. SWAPO 3,480 votes, 4 seats. UDF 333 votes, 0 seat. Rejected ballots 94. Okakarara Local Authority, where 3,015 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for IPC 25 0 seat, LPM 82 0 seat, NUDO 434 1 seat, Okakarara Residents Association 1,325 3 seats, PDM 613 2 seats, SWANU 95 0 seat, SWAPO 406 1 seat, rejected ballot 35. Ongwediva Local Authority, where 4,327 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. BCP 71 0 seat, IPC 839 2 seats, PDM 98 0 seat, SWAPO 3,300 5 seats, rejected ballots 19. Oshakati Local Authority, where 10,264 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. AR 945 1 seat, BCP 60 0 seat, IPC 1,912 1 seat, NEFC 65 0 seat, PDM 274 0 seat, SWAPO 6,938 5 seats, rejected ballots 70. Otavi Local Authority, where 2,122 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. ADM 11 0 seat, APP 40 0 seat, IPC 322 1 seat, LPM 144 1 seat, NEFF 31 0 seat, NUDO 22 0 seat, PUC 45 0 seat, PDM 181 1 seat, SWAPO 1,182 4 seats, UDF 88 0 seat, rejected ballots 56. Swakopmund Local Authority, a total number of 15,960 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. ADM 88 0 seat, Asoli Swakopmund 297 0 seat, PCP 67 0 seat, IPC 3,545 2 seats, LPM 584 1 seat, NEFF 62 0 seats, NDP 96 0 seat, NEFC 29 0 seat, NUDO 252 0 seat, PUC 71 0 seat, PDM 342 0 seat, 21 for RDP 0 seat, RP 151 0 seat, Swakopmund Residents Association 2,175 2 seats, SWAPO 6,531 4 seats, UDF 1,361 1 seat, UNP 85 0 seats, rejected ballots 203. Walfish Bay Local Authority, where 17,019 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. AR 789 1 seat, BCP 71 0 seat, IPC 4,783 3 seats, Joint Walfish Bay Residents Association 1,015 1 seat, LPM 515 0 seats, NEFC 81 0 seats, PUC 18, 0 seat. PDM 404, 0 seat. SWAPO 8,599, 5 seats. UDF 390, 0 seat. UNP 23, 0 seat. Wolfish Bay Community Association 232, 0 seat. Rejected ballots 99. Windhoek Local Authority, where 72,522 votes have been counted and that the votes counted have been recorded for. AR 5,262, 1 seat. APP 231, 0 seat. Asoli 553, 0 seat. BCP 230, 0 seat. IPC 11,859, 3 seats. LPM 4,410, 1 seat. NEFF 1,608, 0 seat. NAPA 104, 0 seat. NEFC 109, 0 seat. NUDO 1,701, 0 seat. People-Centered Development Association 449, 0 seat. PDM 3,663, 1 seat. RDP 172, 0 seat. RP 1,023, 0 seat. SWANU 428, 0 seat. SWAPO 38,004, 8 seats. UDF 1,861, 1 seat. UNP 135, 0 seat. Rejected ballots 720. Rundu Local Authority will be the last local authority results that we are going to announce. A total number of 12,826 votes have been counted, and that the votes counted have been recorded for. ADM 492, 0 seats. AR 755, 1 seat. APP 392, 0 seat. IPC 642, 1 seat. NEFF 49, 0 seat. NDP 114, 0 seat. NUDO 32, 0 seat. PDM 527, 0 seat. Rundu Concerned Citizens Association 1,337, 1 seat. Rundu Urban Community Association, RUCA 674, 0 seat. SWAPO 7,148, 4 seats. UNP 398, 0 seat. Rejected ballots 266. I would like to share with the nation the cumulative turnout percentage for the regional council elections for 2025, and it is 40.6%. The turnout for the local authority elections for 2025 is 36.3%. Mr. Seluka, I am done with the announcement of the results for these elections.